I got 3 stocks we're going to take a look at tonight for tomorrow. You want to know what's going to pop off tomorrow? Well, I'm going to talk about it. Let's dig in. So there's 3 stocks I want to take a look at. The first one is Tesla. Now, Tesla, we know, maybe some of you don't know, they have earnings tomorrow. Tomorrow after hours, Monday, they're dropping earnings, and the consensus is that they're going to do very well. So let's take a look at the chart, and I want to show you where I think these possible big moves are going to happen. Now, I am seeing a 10% move on Tesla before earnings. If earnings come out and they're very bullish, this can go much higher. I've seen Tesla do 30%, 40% moves from earnings. It can get nuts. So, plus he's sending rockets into space. I mean, I know it's not associated with Tesla, but come on, you know if a rocket goes down, Tesla's going to go down. So it is somewhat linked. All right, so I'm seeing a 10% move because of this pop. I think that's going to happen, push us to 800 from 728. It might even gap up tomorrow morning. But if this goes bullish, let me zoom in here. We are far from hot potatoing, which is the first green flag I see. The hot potato area is over here. It hasn't hot potatoed since. It has been cooling down. So it's cool. I mean, it's not ice cold like the blue. We would like to see ice cold, but we're not ice cold. We're coming up to earnings, so it's not going to get ice cold. It's going to get warm or very hot. So we have our resistance right around here at 800. This is the problem area because of this range and this little spiky here. This guy here couldn't break 775. So that's a mini area of resistance. We also have an inverted head and shoulders. Just notice this. That's not looking good. It's got to push out of here. Once we get over 750, which is this spike right here, we're off to the races. That's my first bullish indicator. That's most likely where I'll be jumping in if things continue to show positive signs. That's where I'm bouncing in the game. Now, if Papa Musk can blow out earnings, obviously we're going to blast through probably 800, probably to 850. We might have a continuation run after all the profit takers, the goldfish brains, leave the arena and let the true diamond hands run this up to 900. Looks like that's the all-time high over there. So we could push through there and hit 1,000. So many price targets at $1,000. It's almost meant to be. So here's some info as to regards to the earnings on Tesla. Tesla is expected to report earnings per share of 79 cents in the first quarter of 2021, up sharply from 23 cents just a year ago. That's an increase of 72% year over year. That's a massive jump, massive exponential growth. It's only going to continue because does your neighbor have a Tesla? No. You only see Teslas on the road. Not everyone has a Tesla. My 2 neighbors, they each have Hondas, okay? Maybe a Toyota, okay? Very common, but not Teslas. Here's some good old information on the Googies. Average estimate, 79 cents. Low estimate, 46 cents. That would be horrendous. That would send it straight down to Putville, clearly, definitely under 700. High estimate, 97 cents. Now, if we could blow past a high estimate, this wouldn't happen. But if we could, Tesla would just open at 1,000. So you would want to hope that you had a position. And then just a year ago, 23 cents EPS. So Tesla looking very good to me. This thing just does not want to fall. It fell down to 560, 600, and now 700 range. It's slowly climbing back up. It's trying to hold these gains. If you entered in Tesla in the last year, you might be wondering, why is it just keep falling? Tesla had a reverse split, and it's still just rocket shipped. Went straight up, and now it's trying to hold those gains and push back up, which I'm like 99.99 hand sanitizer certain that this will happen. Now, NIO is my second pick, and I think NIO is going to run 16%. You might be wondering, how's NIO going to run up more than Tesla? Well, Tesla is much bigger, but if Tesla does go on a rally, we know all the little EV companies are probably most likely going to follow, and NIO is most likely going to follow as the biggest competition to Tesla, especially in its hometown of China. So NIO, strong bottom in this area. I can't draw a straight line for the life of me, and no, I'm not drunk. So look at this, 35 strong bottom. I would be very confident loading up at 35, but you missed the boat if you didn't do it. Even 35 to the 40 range would be a good load area, and it broke out. Now, I could see that 16% move happening if Tesla has a good day, but NIO's having a great day as well. Look at this. NIO reported big gains in the first quarter deliveries. The company said it delivered 20,000 vehicles in the first quarter, up 423% from a year ago. These EV companies are destroying the game, and it's only going to continue to get bigger and bigger. Not a lot of people have these EV vehicles, and everyone's pushing to do it. It does seem like a slow crawl because the majority of people are goldfish brains. They want instant results. But if you just load up and wait, these are going to be up a lot. They're already up a lot. They have to calm down and then go up again. It delivered 7,200 vehicles in March, a monthly record up 373% year over year. That's a new monthly record, 7,257 in just March. Woo! Now, I can see this doing a 16% run. I see a bunch of resistance here at 47, 48, around there. That would be a 16.5% run. Over the past couple days, NIO has had nothing but green candles. Volume is, not really flowing in too aggressively. It must be a lot of it going towards Tesla. It is hot potato in here, so I do expect a pull down at some point, but it can push through on those hot potatoes. I have seen NIO break a microwave or two. 4250 is going to be the first mini test on NIO right there. So I do expect NIO maybe early morning to hit and come down, cool off that RSI, cool down that hot potato, put it in the freezer for a little bit, and then green flag it and push it back up to 47, 48 if Tesla has a good day. So I think these two are going to run in parallel. They like to follow each other. Tesla has a good day. I think NIO's going to have a good day. That's those two. And finally, we have CRISPR, one I'm very excited about getting into because, listen, I've traded this quite a bit. This is gene editing, okay? If you get a boo-boo, you could instantly get fixed, okay? They're going to put a little CRISPR in you with a little applesauce, a little Jell-O. You'll be good to go. So CRISPR, gene editing, it's revolutionary. It's the king of biotechs. It's the future. It's down 70% as well. Did I mention that? So 70% discount on this guy. Bunch of inverted head and shoulders. It's neither cooled off or hot potato, and it's right in the center. And it's also back on major support on this pink line. So back on support. Ooh, looking good. It should bounce around in this triangle and push up. I do have a price target of this one of 160. So this one should actually pull a pretty big move. That's a 27% move if this happens. A bunch of resistance at the 160 mark. But the major, or not the major, but one of the main tests to get us there is right here at 136. So this pink line that I have highlighted right here, this is going to be our major test. So if you are investing in CRISPR, looking to get into it, watch out for 135, 136. That's going to be our major test before we push out very high to 160 for a very nice gain of that 26%. So CRISPR can make big moves, and you're getting a massive discount from this run up. I've been watching this stock over the last couple months, looking to get back into it, and it's been doing nothing but downtrending. And then once I saw that it jumped back on this line of support, I became interested again. Listen, there's no rush into buying into these stocks, trying to catch them when they're falling. Just wait. Find that support, which is clearly this pink line. Once it gets back over it, that's your buy area. You go right up, that's your resistance, that's your sell area. And then again, comes down, buy it. And then you're just kind of still holding, you're waiting, but it's going to break out. It's going to break out over 140, 150, 160, might even go higher than that. Earnings are coming up. This is one thing to mention. CRISPR is projected to report earnings of negative 145 per share, which represent a decline of 26%. Meanwhile, the revenue is looking good. Our latest consensus estimate is calling for revenue of $5 million, up 3,000% from the prior year. Good and bad news there, but in the long term, CRISPR is going to do very well. But I'm just trying to capitalize these short-term price targets and these breakouts. So there's the 3 stocks to watch for tomorrow, and I'll be curious to see how Tesla and NIO react and if I could possibly get into CRISPR. So hit the subscribe if you want to see more of these videos of what's going to happen the next day, tomorrow morning, because I'll be dropping these at night. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, by watching this channel, you're getting a little bit closer to retiring young.